The exciting part to me was we'd be up there and all of a sudden you'd be running into this area and you would see these big footballs just jumping out of the water.
Look at that big one, oh my goodness.
I remember one time that jig didn't even hit the water and I saw a tuna jump out and hit it.
Oh, you got him, nice job, dude. That's awesome, man. All these years that we were fished out here, never knew I could do that. Just drop down and get him.
Just drop down.
How about that? Hitting the jig. I would have never thought it. Yes, look at that guy.
That is a shark.
The biggest fish I've ever caught.
I thought you said you had to...
Okay, relax.
Oh my God!
Suffolk Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Tom Rowland and Captain Rich Tudor.
Tuna fishing was incredibly cool because I've seen the butterfly jigs and I get it. I get the idea of them, but I've never used them. So to go out there to a place where we could use these jigs and this technique was really educational to me, and it was fun. And what I really liked about it more than anything is it was like combat fishing, man. It was physical, and the cool part about it was that the butterfly jig not only was a neat technique, but it was something that worked more effectively than even live bait on that particular day.
There's never been an example in my life where I've seen that, you know, that dramatic. I mean, when I was Skywalker, who I'd fished with for years, a guy that's, you know, taught me how to throw a cast net, a guy that, you know, I spent countless hours, you know, going out and catching bait. And Scott is so prepared that he got up, you know, at the crack of dawn or before the sun came up, before light, you know, and was out there in a skiff catching pilchards, which are traditionally some of the best tuna chum. And then on top of that, he said, you know what, let's stop and get some ballyhoo on the way out too, so we have both kinds of bait.
Let's throw. We're in, boys.
Nice job, Scotty!
Right back here.
See, that's the man that taught me how to throw a net.
I noticed that he throws it exactly like you do. I was thinking there was probably no coincidence.
I mean, he threw time and time again until he caught about 100 ballyhoo. He went through so much effort to catch that bait because that bait is so valuable, especially where we were. We went to that, you know, the marathon hump there where that's traditionally how we do it. We chum with the pilchards, they come up popping. And Scott had said, you know, hey, bring some of your diamond jigs. We just got those new ones from Bass Pro's XPS jigs, and I wanted to try them out. And I had never butterfly jigged. I'd never done it. Certainly never done it for tuna. And on the way out there, here we were, you know, we were probably, I think, 3 miles from the hump there, you know, ran about 20 miles out, and Scott saw that set of birds and all those frigates diving and everything, and he's like, hey man, let's run up here and try it. You had a diamond jig on, and I had the ballyhoo. He said, get up a live ballyhoo hooked up, and got that hooked up, and we ran up on that set of birds.
Look at this fish jumping, Tom.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome, man.
I throw it right into those frigate birds.
And you, with that 50-pound braid on that Cabo 80, threw that diamond jig about 18,000 miles, you know, into that school of fish, and instantly hooked up.
Oh, you got him! Nice job, dude! That's awesome, man!
Oh, he came off.
It's okay. Let's leave that
another
ballyhoo
one
just
on the way
drift
in. I
out
got
there.
another one on the way in.
Nice job,
I knew
dude!
I was gonna do that.
That's awesome!
Woo! Check that reel out, man. That thing is sailing.
Just let that thing soak,
Holy
Richie.
cow!
Meanwhile, I threw my ballyhoo and it went about 150 feet and fell off the hook, you know? And it was just like, you know, it took me about 10 seconds to just cut that ballyhoo hook off and tie on another, you know, butterfly jig. And man, that was fun, just that running and gunning on those birds.
Right there, I can barely catch up to him. God, look at that reel singing.
It's a nice fish, man.
Oh, there I got bit. Good. Double.
Hello.
Come on, Richie.
Oh, I broke him off.
Mine's
Man, this is crazy, dude.
Put another jig on there, buddy.
I got a whole box full.
Even though I had those live ballyhoo, I could not throw those this far.
right.
With that 4 to 6 ounce weighted jigs there, you could just throw those a mile on that 50-pound bait. 50-pound line, we can catch basically anything that swims at that point, and throw that as far as you want to throw it, hook those fish, and then, you know, you saw how fast they ran, man, when you got tied up. Just smoking that reel.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful skipjack. Nice.
Look how blue his tail is. Oh my God. Did you see that color behind his dorsal?
It's purple. Makes good tuna salad.
This is skipjack tuna.
Yeah, we get a glove on.
I mean, we traditionally fish a lot of blackfin and kind of give them more press, but man, I'll tell you what, those skipjacks were beautiful. I've forgotten how gorgeous they are.
They were fantastic. Those cool stripes down the side, and then they had that blue on the back when they would come up. It was like a neon sign coming up, and you would just see those things coming from so far away and how vibrant they were. It was incredible. Okay, I'll plane him right over to you, or try to.
Little fella.
Man, that's a double hookup, huh? That was a tuna that I haven't caught before, so that was cool for me to add another one to my list of things that I have caught. Look
There
at
it
that,
is.
man.
Get
That is one muscle, just a torpedo.
Yeah.
Look how that goes down into his body. I love that. You know, I don't fish offshore that much, so slowly but surely I'm adding the few species to my list and things like that. You know, I don't need to catch a ton of them, but it is nice to catch one, experience it, look at it, see what it's all about, see how hard it fights. But it was awesome. That's what I was seeing, that blue right there.
I don't remember seeing him.
Fire him down there. See you later, man.
Nice job,
Thank you
Tom.
so much. That was awesome.
Oh, I just hooked up too. Unbelievable,
There you go,
dude.
man.
Unbelievable.
You gotta get one of those jigs on.
We've only got 2 now.
The Suffolk Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Suffolk's, drawing the line on performance. By Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. By Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. By Hawks Cay Resort, it's all about the water. By Quantum, fishing at a quantum level. And by Motor Guide, Strike King, and Guideline Sunglasses.
How fast are they moving? How fast are we going?
20 miles an hour.
So the fish are moving like 15, 20 miles an hour.
Steady.
And that's so.
The running and gunning in our 36 yellowfin, man, we were right up in the front of that thing, just going around, and you know, the birds are coming down, and we could actually make the cast before the boat even stopped, and I would just see that thing just take off forever going out there, and then as soon as it hit, just maybe 1 or 2 reels, and
I mean, that was high energy fishing. I mean, there was nothing about that wasn't exciting. You know, it was like, you know, go, 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 you know, and the boat being fast, and even though it was pretty rough, you know, we were pouring through those waves, and then, you know, just we'd both throw out there. I remember one time that jig didn't even hit the water, and I saw a tuna jump out and hit it before it hit the water, man, like a flying fish, you know?
just came up right here in front of the boat.
I should be in them. Look at the blackbird going down after flying fish. Look at that.
I'm coming in, I'm getting in there. Fast as I can.
God, those are big ones. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Look at that big one. Oh my goodness.
And numerous times I remember when the jig hit the water, you know, we're throwing as far as we can, and I remember seeing it skip, and just out of a wave, boom, a tuna hit it. And I mean, the hardest part was just getting tight on them. A couple times, you know, we couldn't get tight on them fast enough, and you know, they're coming at us. And then, I mean, you know, there was 2 circumstances, both the vertical jigging later on the hump and that running and gunning. Both circumstances, the jigs outfished the live bait.
Busted.
You go first, and scoot, cast, and then scoot to your left.
I got it right here. Hooked up.
Nice work.
Awesome, man. As soon as you throw it in.
What happened?
Broke him off like I did last
I
time.
think I did, but I can't imagine that.
Oh, he's smoking me now.
And the exciting part to me was we'd be up there, and all of a sudden you'd be running into this area, and you would see these big footballs just jumping out of the water, just coming up and jumping out of the water, and you knew there was just tons of them there. And you know, I could see as we were approaching, I could see there were blackfins. You can see the skipjack tuna, and you just throw in there, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Look at him go, man. He just woke up, or somebody ate him, or he got bigger. Look at that. God. So you think this could be a blackfin, huh?
I'm seeing blackfins. There's more skipjacks.
Whatever, it's all good to me.
Look at them going under the hawks down there.
This is great, man.
Hurry up. Take your time.
Just get them in before the school gets away, huh? This is a really cool way to fish. I've never done this because, you know, with the live bait, Sky, we can never throw far enough, but
Not when
these
they're
things
moving
we
like
can throw
this.
a mile.
I bet he's got a blackfin.
I think this is bigger.
But it's a skippy, just another few pounds bigger than the last one.
That bait moves so fast that what we would do is go up there and throw in there and hook one, and then by the time, you know, we either land the fish or don't.
They
you
were
know,
a
if the
mile
hook
down the
falls,
road.
They're actually a mile or more away. So we could get that 36 yellowfin and go 55 miles an hour right to where they were and have another shot at it. That's where, you know, having the right gear was really important. You're good. You're good.
Very cool, man. You know, we were catching a lot of those. I think we had some blackfins as well when we were running and gunning. But then, you know, after we stopped chasing that birds, you know, we said, you know, where are you going to go? The birds were our only indicator there. That was open water. We weren't on any structure. Those fish were moving. And if it wasn't for the birds, we'd have never seen them. And but then after those birds were gone, you know, Scott's like, all right, let's go to the hump. So we're right on top of the west hump now?
Yeah, we just started on the front edge of it. Kind of come up to around 450, 480 feet.
You want to just
We've
put out a
thrown
couple
few
ballyhoos?
Got a couple ballyhoos out. Trying to see where the school's at. Once they start airing out, then we'll set up
you
on
want
them.
2 ballyhoos out?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's what's interesting. That's the structure. You know, the rock in the stream. It's about 1,000 feet deep, and it comes up to about 500 there. And it's just an incredible, you know, fishery, because within a 100 to 200 yard area, it's dropping from 500 feet to 1,000, just like that, just in 100 yards.
But it comes up that far in 100 yards?
Yeah, yeah.
Right back down. It's just a giant.
Well, I've always heard about the Island Without a Hump, man. I've never been here. One more little thing in your fishing repertoire that you've heard about and you intend on going, and you know, you'll get there someday, but you never know when it's going to be.
Dolphin Research Center is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 1984, and our mission really is to educate people through research and also interactions with our dolphins. We have 19 dolphins and 2 California sea lions, and we hope that by having guests come in and get a chance to interact with our dolphins, that they'll want to do something to conserve not only our environment, but dolphins and sea lions as well. We're doing a number of different research projects. We focus on things like cognitive abilities in dolphins, trying to figure out how intelligent are they. That's a question that everybody wants to know. We also do some observational research, trying to find out things about moms and babies and just what they do in their spare time and how they interact with each other. So there's a lot of that going on, and we hope by doing research like this, when we share it with the public, they're going to go, wow, dolphins are really amazing, which we already know, but we're hoping that we can tell more people that and that they'll want to conserve them as well. We have a lot of fishermen that come to Dolphin Research Center as well, and we love to share with them information about how they can help wild bottlenose dolphins. And really, one of the best things that you can do is if you're out fishing and you see wild dolphins, definitely don't want to feed a wild dolphin. They're really intelligent, and they learn from sometimes just one incident. So if a mom learns it, she might teach her baby, oh, just go up to boats and look for food rather than hunting fish on your own. And we see very high mortality rates from dolphins that are coming up to boats because they're looking for fish. We want them to have a healthy respect for boats and for people. So the best way that fishermen can do that is to admire them, take their picture, but don't do anything to encourage a dolphin to interact with yourself or your boat. If you're visiting the Florida Keys, Dolphin Research Center is a place that you have to come to. There is a million different things that you can do here. Whether you just want to come in and look at our dolphins, that's great. If you want to come down and meet one, you have the opportunity to come down and touch a dolphin from, you know, the more comfortable area of a dock. And if you're more adventurous and want to get in the water, you can get in and swim with one of our dolphins, which is amazing as well. There's something for everybody, and it's definitely a place to stop by.
We went back to the hump like planned. Current was just right. We set up for a drift, threw out a scoop of bait, and nothing. 2 or 3 drifts later, all the bait's almost gone, and we still haven't seen a tuna. And then one of the jigs was hanging off the bow of the boat. The guys were watching the live baits, and I just dropped it down 50 feet.
Oh, fish on. Look at that, unbelievable. Good job. Catch him, baby. Come on, come back here. Nice job, Scott. Well, I think I'm taking the next jig.
Just checking. I was only 100 feet down. I was only 100 feet down.
I like that, man.
And Tom and Rich, you're tying their jigs on. And for 45 minutes, we ran out of jigs. We were not ready. And we caught blackfins and skipjacks every time he dropped it 100 feet.
Dude, that's a big fish. Whoa. Oh, I just hooked up too. Unbelievable, dude. Man. I missed him. No, he ate it again. There you go. Unbelievable.
You gotta get one of those jigs on, man.
We've only got 2 now.
Just goes to show you have to be diverse. I mean, you can be set in your ways and catch fish, but if you want to catch fish every day, even if it's new and you don't like it, you got to try it. And vertical jigging that day was the bomb.
Yeah, it looks like a blackfin.
What a cool fish, man.
He is, boy, so fast. So fast. Nice, nice. That is awesome.
Nice 10-pound fish.
That's wild, man.
Too short. Too short to fish on this boat.
Nice.
Look at that guy.
Nice.
Blackfin Tuna. There's your sashimi, boys.
Very cool. That is something. All these years that we were fished out here, never knew I could do that. Just drop down and get them.
Just drop down.
See you, buddy.
Off he
Yeah,
goes.
man.
Good job, man.
How about that? Hitting the jig. I would have never thought it. Wow.
We got on that pattern in every drift, man. We got, remember that blue XPS? I think it was the 6 ounce. That was the magic one.
Yeah, I know. I took it.
Yeah, well, I had the first couple of shots at it, and then yeah. How did you steal that from me again?
I just took it. Yeah, that's all there was to it. I just was gonna commandeer that thing because it was the one catching fish.
Actually, my arm was hurting at that point from catching so many that I was glad to let you catch it.
Yeah, man.
But then you wouldn't give it back.
Nice.
You ready for him?
There was a porpoise chasing him, huh?
It's a big one.
Very nice. Yeah. Look at that. He's got both hooks right in the top of the mouth. Tom.
Very nice. I know how to do that. I'd like to say I know how to do that, I should say.
You get those hooks out. Oh, before he beats me up.
Look at that. Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Open him.
1.
Give him a shot.
And 2.
Look at that. Another
I
purple.
love that blue on there, man. It's
Look at
like
it. Look
a
at it.
bullet,
Look at those
man.
pectoral fins, how they fold back in that slot, too.
All right, you hold him while I get another one.
All right, buddy. You ready?
Nice job. They just slammed on that
He
iron.
slammed it.
go.
God, that
Whoa.
blue, man. That blue is just incredible. This year, Quantum's expanded their line of Cabo products to include the 70 and 80 size spinning reels. This is an excellent addition because for years we've been using the 30 to 60 size reels to stop almost any inshore game fish without any problem. There were still situations where capacity was an issue. We weren't able to take advantage of some of the situations or catch some of the fish that we wanted to. Now we can spool this reel with 500 yards of Suffolk's 50-pound performance braid, having the capacity to stop almost anything that bites, even if we drop down to 600 feet of water with a butterfly jig trying to catch whatever we can. The reel is still small enough, light enough, and compact enough that we can easily cast it, throwing big lures to giant fish in shallow water. In the past, we would have to use giant reels loaded with 50 to 60-pound monofilament, and these rigs were impossible to cast. Now, with a combination of high-strength, small-diameter Suffolk's line and increased capacity of the Quantum 80, we're able to create new situations, expanding the horizons of saltwater fishing. Go down to Bass Pro, check out the new 70 and 80 size Quantum Cabo spinning reels, load them with 50-pound Suffolk's performance braid, and experience limitless applications.
The Suffolk Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. By Lowrance, we lead, we find, you win. By Mercury, #1 on the water. The Florida Keys in Key West, come as you are. And by Thumbdinger, Navionics, Scott Fly Rods, and Loadmaster.
No way, man, no way. Give me my jig back, man. Give me my jig back. Dude, we got the hot jig. No, don't lose that jig. Caught 6 fish on that jig. Don't lose it.
The butterfly jig and this technique, that was my style. That was my kind of fishing there. I like that. That was awesome.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
the only problem is we didn't bring enough of them. I mean, we lost a couple throwing at the tunas because we had the light leader on when we were running and gunning. We broke a couple off, and then we got on that hump, and I mean, we were getting down to like we only had like one jig left.
Don't lose that jig, man. I'm not. That's the hot jig.
I'm never going out there again without about 50 of those things because, you know, not every day could you go out there and have the success with the bait that we did. I mean, sometimes the current's wrong and you're not going to catch the ballyhoo. Sometimes you can't find the pilchards. Today was a day where we caught the bait, but it didn't really work. That wasn't where the fish were. You can't drop it down that far. You can't cast it far enough. You know, the fish were being in a situation to where it was perfect for these butterfly jigs, and what a great introduction to how to fish them.
Amazing how well those things were working and how versatile we could cast them. I mean, talk about never leaving home without them.
Yeah.
Take a look at him. Look at those beautiful stripes. And the blue.
He's ready to go back.
You like that fat Albert's right, man. He is fat.
So cool. His eyes are just totally.
They fight every bit as good as a blackfin or better.
They're going right down in his body there, just like a bullet, man. When they want to swim fast, they tuck all that stuff in, and away they go, right? Here we go. Okay, well, I had good luck dropping this right where I landed that last one.
Hey, you can give me that jig back is what you can do.
Accommodations provided by Hawks Cay Resort Marina and Villas. It's all about the water.